Hey guys, Riders Republic! I'm really excited about this upcoming game, and we are creating this playground and a stunt bike with clay. ClayClaim. When you haven't seen any kind of gameplay or trailer from this game, Riders Republic, you definitely should do this. It's amazing. I'm so looking forward once this game is published. To sum it up, you are playing on a gigantic playground, like any kind of national park. And I'm creating this with cardboard right now. I'm creating this half pipe set up in the Yosemite National Park. Maybe this is part of Grand Canyon, who knows? And then, in today's video, the plan is to create a stunt bike with clay. No, let me be more precise. A functional clay bike. And then we are going to play with it and see if it works. Within the game Riders Republic, from everything I have seen so far, you can choose between snowboard, ski, BMX, mountain bike, you can paraglide, you can use so many different extreme sport types and explore just the landscape. The social part is quite big. You can do some challenges, you can participate in mass races, which somehow reminded me of Fall Guys. When 50 people are rolling down a hill with bikes, stuff is happening. So, because my Grand Canyon wasn't too high enough, we are adding this platform with wood, and we are making a beautiful ramp. To make a real functional ramp, we have to make it really smooth once the bike is rolling down, so it has to be curved. This is what I am doing right now, misusing my cup to get this beautiful curved edge of the ramp, and now preventing everyone from falling down. We are coloring this landscape quite quickly, and then we get to the point of this video, creating a clay stunt bike. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It means the world to me to create more content like this. Look at that, how gorgeous. Now the landscape of the Yosemite National Park. This ochre yellow will be like the base color, the ground color, and then we'll bring in some further colors. But this should dry now, and we can come to my favorite part of this video. We try to create a functional clay bike. So this is the size of a wheel. I'm using the silver clay, and I think I have created this typical type of bike wheel before. I can't remember which project this was on. Maybe you guys know. So we have basically a middle point with clay, then this beautiful outline, and now connecting it with wire. Let's make sure it's 100% round, that finally it's able to roll. We'll get in this tiny hole in the middle and then start assembling the wire part. Maybe we can also add some in-between pieces to make it more stable, and then let's cover it up with some further silver clay to make sure that the wire is not popping out once our clay guy will do some stunts. Yeah, maybe we also add some parts in the middle. Okay, look at that. Doesn't look too ugly. Now what about the bicycle tubes? We are creating them, and also the profile of this wheel with black clay. And let's make it really round. This should do it. Now what about the profile of the wheels? Maybe this will finally really help to stay on the track. Okay, I'm honest here. This I have tried like 4 or 5 times. It was incredibly difficult to create the frame of the bike with wire. Here you can see some of the failures. And I'm not frustrated at all. But after trying it 100 times, I came up with this very easy solution. Still very thin wire. The idea is to coat it and to get a stable frame for the wheel, for the bicycle, excuse me. The most difficult part is we have movable elements, like the back wheel or also the handlebars. But we'll get there. Let's first work on the frame. I tried to coat it with white clay, the wire, and then remove as much clay as possible to get a really lightweight frame, because this is all the bike nerds are about. Yeah, actually I recently bought a mountain bike 3 months ago. I haven't been riding the bike for 10-15 years. As a child I had a really bad bike accident, lost some teeth. Well, this is some material for a different video. But then I stopped riding the bike. I was too frightened, to be honest. And now with a friend, he pushed me like a month. Hey dude, you have to get a bike so we can go in the forest and blah 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 blah. So, long story short, I bought a bike. I'm really happy with it. I'm more than happy to have overcome my fear of riding the bike. Yeah, I'm using pieces of wire as placeholder, especially for the handlebars, that the clay doesn't fill too many holes. Freshly baked frame of our mountain bike, and oh boy, I'm so curious. Let's assemble this. Sticking in the wire, making it a little bit thinner. It's too big. Yeah, this looks better. Look at that! It's turning. Yeah, what about the pin? What about the needle? We have to drill this hole a little bigger. And finally, this will be the mechanism for the pedals. I had an old toy bike down in a box with a lot of cars. And these are the leftover pieces for the pedals. As the actual pedals are missing, we are recreating them with clay. And I should be able to stick both metal pieces together. And now that we have created this beautiful gear, we can use it as decoration for the pedals. I'm really excited if this technique is going to work. We have some further connection pipes and tubes within the frame of the bike to make it more stable. And we must not forget the saddle, although we won't use it a lot while doing all the tricks on the bike. Yeah, I think this is one part of the game which is somehow okay, doing all the tricks. I played, what was this snowboard game called 1080 for the N64, I think so. So I never enjoyed doing the tricks so much, but just going downhill, enjoying the landscape, and I think I'll be that guy in Riders Republic, just exploring the next national park. Okay, what about the handle? I'm using 2mm wire to get this thing built. And now as we remove the placeholder, we can bring this into the frame and work on the right side of the handle. Okay, I forgot about the left part. Maybe we use the clay as connection piece. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, we're placing everything onto the plate and we're ready to go into the oven. In the meantime, we can start working on the rider itself, on this poor stunt guy. And I'm using these joints, which I have used. You may recognize them from the Little Nightmares marionettes. Quite helpful pieces, which you can also get on ClayClaim.com. And when they are coated with clay, we get a functional puppet, which moves in a very natural way. And these will be the shoes with some soles, silver and black. I tried to copy the exact same shoes, which you can see on the blueprint. It's a cover artwork, which I found on the internet for Riders Republic. This video is also available in German, so if you want me to hear speaking German all the time, doing some bad jokes, go over to GTV. This was a collaboration and you can go check it out. I'll link it here. It's the same video, but in German. Now that we have created the torso, legs and coated the arms, well, our stunt guy is almost finished. I tried to get in some wrinkles and details on the clothing. Okay. The gloves are also made with red, but I think we have to bump him up a little bit. And now working on the fingers. These will be quite important as they are grabbing the handles of the bike. This should work as a placeholder and to bend the fingers over it. Okay, what about the head? I have to admit, he really looks sick with this skull, integrated skull into this helmet. And these smoking pieces, which are sticking out the mouth. I'm using some silver and black for this to get a dark silver. And we'll get these tubes into his mouth. Still figuring out a way to create this colorful smoke. Okay, doesn't look too bad. The nose holes of the skull. Maybe we can even add some teeth. Very tiny ones. I'm excited about this game. I really am. Can't wait to play in multiplayer mode. I've heard you can play with up to 64 players together on a map. And you have tons of cosmetics, like beautiful skins and costumes. Quite similar to Fortnite. But the main difference is you can earn them in the game as well. Well, in Fortnite as well. I don't know. I'm just pumped about this game. I really like the color combination of yellow, this pink, red and blue, and we're ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked bicycle pieces. It looks like a puzzle to me. Let's see if we can figure out a way that everything is functional. Okay, the pedals are working. This is a relief. And with the super glue, we start assembling the frame of this bike. And hopefully the wheel still be able to turn. It's still working. Now, the mechanism for the pedals. I'm using a tiny rubber band for this and hopefully it will work. the gear wheel is hiding this wheel behind. This is turning. Now let's also glue this piece onto the back wheel, and this is the rubber band. It's working! Look at that! Our bike is 100% functional, the saddle is in position, and now we're assembling the rider. I haven't created all joints, some of them will be connected by a piece of cord. This should also create some natural looking movements. Same goes for the head, or for the neck to be more specific. Let's bring in some transparent polish as well. How to fix him to the bike? I'm going a different way here. Because I think he shouldn't be stuck to the bike, but be able to move a lot on this. He's agreeing too on this. When it comes to coloring the bike, I want it to be as close as possible to the reference image, which you have seen right at the beginning. Same goes for this guy's suit. Adding some highlights with silver and these crosses on the eyes. And while bringing in some last details, what about the smoke? First thing I thought about was wool, so I'll definitely try this out. I have some green and beautiful yellow wool. Oh yeah, this looks so sick. I love the look and the color combination of this black suit only, and then this colorful, cheerful helmet. And now we're gluing him onto the bike. This looks so cool. I'm so proud of this project. And now let's see what he's able to do on the playground. Oh, maybe he's afraid. I don't know. This is high. Oh. Okay, off to a bad start. Let's try this again. The movements look so natural, and now let's try it out. I think this bump is causing the trouble here. So let's fix this quite quickly. There is no bump on the road which can't be fixed with a hot glue gun. Okay, looking better now. I think we need more speed. This game, Riders Republic, is all about speed. Oh. This poor guy is losing his head over all the crazy stunts he's performing. Oh no, we lost the head. Okay, this video ended more brutal than I thought it would end, but I enjoyed creating this so much. Let me know what you think, write it down in the comments. This was the second video for this week. Take care, bye.